You decided to upgrade your outdoor deck, so you ordered the essentials, a power washer, a set of patio chairs, and a shiny new grill. And you used your Bank of America customized Cash Rewards credit card, choosing to earn 3% cash back on online shopping and up to 5.25% as a preferred rewards member, which you put towards your most essential deck addition, a bird feeder. Apply for yours at bankofamerica.com/more rewarding. Copyright 2021 Bank of America Corporation.
You know, Mo's got a podcast, right, called In the Moment. And if you're a big-time Burt Show listener, a former Burt Show cast member came back to join Mo on his podcast. Listen and subscribe for free on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen to your favorite podcasts.
The Burt Show.
All right, so we're about to start texting for Jan here. We're going to text her ex-husband. They have a 5-year-old son, and the ex-husband is like, sports, testosterone. My kid is going to play the sports. Their kid, Noah, is 5 years old, and he doesn't really have a lot of interest in that. He's going to find some joy in dancing. So Jan signed him up for dancing, and Pops doesn't know it yet. So we're going to be the ones to text for Jan and help her break it to him.
I don't want to be putting words in Noah's mouth because I think it's important that we don't throw the kid underneath the bus here. But, I mean, Noah expressed to you he wasn't into soccer. He'd rather do dance, correct?
That's correct.
Okay, and I think that's what we text. Just be like, hey, Noah wasn't into soccer. I opted to sign him up for dance class instead because that's what he really wanted to do.
Boom. I don't see anything wrong with that.
Straightforward.
Yeah.
I know what his response is going to be, but go ahead. That's perfectly great.
What's his response going to be?
How could you do that without asking me first?
Is something like that really a joint parent decision that you have to ask about, like an after-school activity like that? I mean, I could understand if it was something dangerous, getting the other parents sign off on it, but...
Yeah, this is something that I would hit up Stacy on beforehand, and she would do the same for me.
I said, Noah said he, instead of doing soccer, he wants to do dance classes, so I enrolled him in a couple of classes.
I like it, leaving no room for him to be like, meh.
Like, just real straightforward.
Yeah.
Now he may be more against the idea because he wasn't in on it.
He feels like he wasn't a part of it. Yeah.
But then it's not going to be about the dance class. It's going to be about he wasn't asked or consulted.
Okay.
It's just a mutual respect thing between parents.
We also have a divorce agreement that has control over certain categories and activities are mine. So it makes it real clear, like she can't do that.
He just said, excuse me, we said soccer. That's all.
I think this is where you got to reiterate that's not what your child wanted to do.
I think we might want to reword that, Cassie, and throw the word happy in there about what's going to make Noah happy.
How about you say this? I thought it was important to listen to our son.
Okay.
He said dancing would make his heart happy. I think we both want him to be happy.
I thought listening to our son was important. He said dance makes his heart happy. We should do what makes him happy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a real key word there. Like when you say happy, how's a father going to go, well,
and he said,
I'm against our kid being happy.
That's a tough one to fight. Right
and
there.
Noah said that. He said dance makes his heart happy.
Yeah.
This conversation is making me realize if I ever get divorced, it's not going to go well. Because my response would have been like, nobody gives an ass what you think, Carl. This is what Noah wants.
That's why I'm going to advise Chad on his divorce attorney, so that doesn't happen.
I've already called all the divorce attorneys.
Good job, Cassie.
I'm perfectly happy, but I'm calling you just in case I'm not in a couple of years.
Booking my consultations with everybody.
All right, go ahead and read it back.
I thought it was important to listen to our son. He said dance makes his heart happy. We should do what makes him happy.
Okay.
I'm trying to
He's
think how
right.
he can rebuttal that.
I don't know how you can.
He will.
All right, I'm looking at quotes from Billy Elliot just to be prepared, okay?
It's such a good movie.
Did he write back?
Yeah, it's sarcastic. So he said, are you kidding me? He seems angry. He said, ice cream for dinner makes his heart happy too, but we don't have to listen to that.
That's a solid
What?
rebuttal.
What was that?
Ice cream for dinner makes his heart happy too, but we don't listen to that. So that's a good rebuttal.
That's actually
He's going to
pretty
say
solid.
he knows better.
That's pretty damn
It's
good.
like
Yeah.
the child isn't in charge here.
Like, ice cream for dinner is not healthy. I'm not giving him something unhealthy.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, that's nice.
Don't even need us.
Right?
Yes.
All right, I already have our next text line up from the dialogue of Billy Elliot. It doesn't apply, but it's good. I don't want to do your stupid audition. You only want me to do it for your own benefit. That's your next text.
Don't they have accents? Say it with their accent. Aren't they Irish?
Mo.
Irish. Let me channel it. And I'm like, this stupid audition.
Why do you always do that?
It's all I have.
I can imagine
Every time, any accent you're doing, it turns into like Bernie Mac.
Or
a little bit.
Or Nelson Mandela with a stroke.
I like that.
I don't want to be a part of your audition.
That's exactly what I was going for. That's it.
This is ridiculous.
I'm going to practice. I'm going to come in here good one day.
You're going to blow us away.
You should hire a dialect coach.
That's not a bad idea. I'm going to Groupon as we speak.
Groupon dialect coach.
You sound like the teacher for a Groupon dialect coach.
You are. You should see if you get any jobs. I'm your Groupon dialect coach. Good day.
That's debatable. Sports are better for him mentally and physically. This is ridiculous and not happening.
Not
I
mental.
signed him up for soccer myself. He's not going to be a ballerina. Sorry, not happening.
There we go.
That's it.
He cannot. He has no science to back that it's better physically and mentally. Like dance is just as good.
Yeah, it is.
if not
Yeah.
better.
Pops here is thinking that dance, ballet is feminine, and we got some toxic masculinity going
So,
on.
do we respond with, do you realize how closed-minded and homophobic you sound right now?
I think we say, 1, that statement is false, and 2, do you realize how close-minded and homophobic you
Yes.
sound right now?
Then he's going to say, what do you mean by homophobic?
Remember, this is her life, and she's got to co-parent with this man. So we have to tread, not lightly, but have to think.
I'm not homophobic. We went to Broadway.
I saw Hamilton.
Then maybe we just leave it at closed-minded.
Closed-minded,
Maybe we take
okay.
off the homophobic, and we just, because it is closed-minded
It
to
is-
not think that dance is
I think that's-
beneficial.
yeah. I
So
think that's a good call.
one, that statement is false. Dance is just as physically and mentally beneficial.
Oh, for sure.
Sports.
The athleticism and the mental capacity you have to dance.
First, that statement is false. Dancers are athletes, period. And then, do you realize how close-minded you sound right now? Question mark.
Okay. First, that's not true. Dancers are athletes, and that you sound really close-minded. Okay.
I know you didn't ask for it, but Chris Farley took 2 years of ballet in college to help him play football better. Their football coach was like, everybody take a ballet class.
Makes you
so
nimble.
everybody on the team was more flexible. Yeah, more flexible and faster, and helped him as an actor because it gave him all this physicality for physical comedy.
Chris Farley played football?
I didn't
Farley
really play
played
football
football.
either. Yeah.
Are you sure you're not talking about Kevin James?
I am not talking about Kevin James. Chris
A lot
Farley
of
played
professional
football.
athletes take ballet.
Uh-huh. Yeah, he sure did.
He played football?
Yeah.
He loved Wisconsin football, played defensive end for his high school football team.
Yeah.
I never knew
How
that.
about that?
And was a ballerina.
Hey, he replied.
What you got?
All right. Okay. He said, I don't care. My son isn't dancing. We agreed on soccer and never discussed anything else. Since these decisions are being handled by one of us, I'll be pulling Libby from her dance classes, and she'll be playing football.
Oh, wow. So your ex-husband's a real
He
piece
could
of work.
try
huh?
it.
Fight fire with fire. If that's what Libby wants to do, then okay.
She doesn't.
Right, but so we can hit him back and
Yeah.
be like, okay, is that
if
what
that's
Libby
not what
said
she
she
wants,
wanted to
but-
do?
He's out of control right now. So
Yeah.
I don't know how you can move this guy because
Just call him on his bluff.
Yeah, he's
Or-
being a brat.
What if, hot take, we apologized and said, I'm sorry I didn't include you in the discussion. This is something that Noah told me he really wanted to do.
and I
didn't-
figured you'd be okay with it.
I didn't think
Yeah.
you actively wanted our children to be miserable.
Okay.
I like it, Cassie.
I apologize for not involving you in the decision.
Consulting.
Consulting. Okay. I just thought you would want me to
I
do
honestly
what
didn't think this would be a big deal.
I honestly didn't think this would be a big deal. Okay.
And then I would say, this is something Noah really wanted to do, and I figured you would be fine with it.
Okay. I just sent it. I will tell you, he likes an apology. So, I don't know, stroking his ego a little bit.
No wonder you divorced him.
I know who I'm dealing with. Oh, I got a response. Hold on. It's not what he wanted. It's what you wanted. I'll talk to him this week. He'll want to do soccer when I'm done.
Well, and he
because
would
that's
force
what
him.
you want.
Right, and he will. Right, because Dad will talk him into it and manipulate like a 5-year-old.
I would almost write back, so it is what he wanted, but you're going to talk him into doing what you want.
Can he not
It
do
is
soccer
what
on
he
Dad's
wanted.
time and dance on your time?
Thumbs up.
That's too much. It's too much for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Before he has this conversation with Noah this weekend, you need to get Noah excited for dance by taking him shopping for new outfits and all that stuff. So he's already got that in his brain.
There's an easy solution here. Have him play soccer, but then tell him at 5 years old, when he gets out there, just dance as your heart desires. When you're out on the field, do what you want, man.
If I was a parent on the sideline,
That would be great.
the cutest thing ever.
Oh my God. Eliza is playing softball for the first year, right? And there is a girl on her team. Eliza's 6, my fiance's daughter. And there's a girl that wears a tutu to the softball game
So cute.
and plays in it. The greatest.
The greatest.
The greatest.
I've seen you post Insta stories of her. I'm like, that is precious.
It is.
I'm sorry. So I'm going to say,
I almost want to ask him, like, so what is your fear? Like, let him spell it out for you.
Mm-hmm.
What is your fear of Noah dancing? I want him to say that I'm afraid if he gets around a bunch of dancers that he's going to become gay at 5 years old.
Yeah, girl, I'm sorry. You're going to, throughout Noah's entire childhood, if he wants to continue to do things that aren't traditionally masculine at all, you're going to have to be his advocate and his biggest fighter, because it sounds like his dad is going to try and force him into this box of...
well, it's not like he doesn't want to ever do sports again. Like,
Right.
that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about right now.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous to, like, put it in a grand scheme like
It
that.
is.
Like, that's not what this is.
Like you're putting him on a career path right now at 5 years old to become a dancer or something.
Isn't it so
Besides,
weird?
Like, you know, he can never play a sport again. Like, that's not... He likes watching his sister's dance classes. He likes going to the dance studio. He likes everybody there. Like,
Oh, he wants to be like his
friends.
sisters. That's
Like,
super
he likes
cute.
his
Super
place,
cute.
you know, and why would I say no to that?
Did you send that text? What exactly
I
is
did.
your fear?
I
Okay.
did. So he said, I'm not afraid of anything here, Jan. I want him to play soccer. You wanted him to play soccer, last I heard. He wanted to play soccer, just like all of his friends. Now, all of a sudden, out of the blue, you're telling me he wants to be a dancer. I feel like I'm being pranked.
Okay, so say, like, I was on board with you, and I see how this can seem like a 180, but it's what he wants to do, and it's going to make him happy.
Okay. I just sent that. This is just so awkward.
Yeah, he's not going to admit.
He's not. It's like I knew. I don't know. He's being so sarcastic. Oh, hold on. He texted. Not happening. I'll handle it this week. We will talk later.
Say, okay, all I ask is that you don't force our son into something he doesn't want to do.
Okay.
And then see how it goes. The thing is, a 5-year-old is so impressionable. Like, Dad is going to make, soccer seem so amazing that he's going to come back to you wanting to play soccer.
And they just want, like, dad's acceptance, so...
I think there's probably a reason why you wanted our help texting this dude, because you knew he was pretty immovable, and there was nothing that we were going to say either.
Yeah. But you had us on your side.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
And here's to hoping Noah has fun at dance class.
I know he will. I know he's going to be so happy. So that's really what's important, and I have to keep my eye on that. So okay.
You're a good mom.
All right, guys.
You're a great mom.
All right, Jan.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate your help.
See ya. Bye-bye.
The Burt Show.
Acast powers some of the world's best podcasts. Here's a show we recommend.
Hey everyone, Cameron Abadi here, Deputy Editor at Foreign Policy. So when I think about economics podcasts, the words fun or exciting don't really come to mind. Then I started working with Adam Tooze. Readers of FP know Adam as an economic historian and a popular author. But he's more than that. In some ways, he's an encyclopedia about everything.
How a big multinational like Ford or GM operates has a huge impact on...
By 2018, life expectancy was 78.5, where we...
Historically unprecedented increase in poverty.
On each episode of Ones and Twos, Adam Tooze and I will unpack several data points. I'm pretty sure you won't look at the world the same way.
Acast recommends.